Day marker, matter of time review, guys. Get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela Kelly-Ange.
This is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. And let's get right to it. Angela, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about the newest sci-fi Matter of Time. Not to be confused with the documentary. It's a sci-fi.
Yep.
So it is Charlie Fleck, a 29-year-old aspiring video game designer, is given the opportunity of a lifetime with a time-stopping device given to him by his friend and eccentric toy shop owner, Gibbs.
Yeah.
So kick us off, Ryan. I know we didn't really know too much of this going into this, but what
I didn't know anything about this movie.
Yeah.
I just know the release dates, and I was like, oh, interesting. And then I read the synopsis. Did not see a trailer for this. I was like, I don't need to see a trailer. I saw the poster, synopsis. I was like, all right, I'm sold. This movie focuses a lot on nostalgia. It really, really does. It focuses a lot on nostalgia video games. Mm-hmm. It's funny. Nintendo just released for their 30th anniversary, just released their, a Pokemon Fire and Leaf. Yeah. So I thought I was like, oh, this is just like a perfect timing, right, for Pokemon to really do this. And then we get into this movie, and this film is really, really good. It focuses a lot. It's way better than I expected. And I'm going to say this. On high note. I'm going to say it crazy, guys. I know it's a different genre. I thought it was a little bit better than Scream 7, in my point of opinion, because of the fact that it's very story driven and focuses and a lot on nostalgia, but in a sense to where like we know where we came from. Mm-hmm. And I love that. I love that when they show that this is how far we've come. Mm-hmm. And I love an underdog story. And so we get to see that more so in this movie than ever and everything. But, I really, really did enjoy this. It's very character focused, sci-fi gamer, if you will. It focuses a lot on that. Of course, we get Sam the Wise in here. What's his name?
Sam Wise.
Sam Wise.
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin, right? Astin. There you go. Yeah, sorry. I pronounced names wrong. I apologize.
And his daughter, Astin.
Yep. We were like, Angela's the one that looked it up. I was like, what? And I didn't even. I didn't see. I was like, wow. But again, I never seen his daughter really act. So it's just like, oh, this is cool. I love that. And of course, this is made by independent film studio, so I really did enjoy this movie. Oh my god, I love independent movies because they can really, really exceed the expectations of. It's a lot better than I thought. It really is, and it knows where it's at. This movie, like I said, it's already character driven, focused in on the main character here, and we get a sense of it. And also, it was really cool to see a familiar face. But at the same time, though, it's really cool to see how. Sam the Wise has really just come a long way from being at the Shire, and now is focused here and own a comic book toy shop, and is playing D&D all day, every day. But yeah, Angela, what did you think of this movie?
I agree. I kind of went into this blind. I didn't really know what to expect, but once I kind of got the gist of it, I was like, that's a pretty cool concept. A device, a ring, if you will, that will
rule them all.
A
ring wants rule them all.
Powers too, but to be able to quote unquote stop time, if you will.
Yeah,
and you pretty much have as much time on your hands, which he uses to speed track the development of this game that he wants to pitch that will basically change the course of his life.
Fast tracks it.
I thought that was a really cool topic, like a really interesting topic. I love sci-fi films. I thought it was really cool. Again, it is a little predictable, but I enjoyed the plot. I enjoyed the characters. All the cast. Jamie Alexander was the one who played Miles Sugar, who was like the game exec. Patrick Britton, Quinn Engel. I really, really enjoyed the concept of this. Was it my favorite film? Will it be my favorite film of the year? No. But again, I agree. It's like a slightly underdog story. You kind of root for him to take on this huge, massive project that takes a team of like whatever years to make, and he has only like a small deadline to make it.
Coding and it goes down to
graphics. There's so
much that goes into a video game, and I love that.
And I like that we got to see into that world, because we love games, and but we don't get a chance to know how the development side works. And I thought that was
long.
Really cool. How long?
The world is still waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, come on, it's crazy to me how much of it has really like progressed, right? But at the same time, though, it really focuses a lot on the gaming side of like how long does it really take and how much deadlines how much work, how much deadlines, how much no sleep you're getting literally out of this movie. But Charlie Fleck is the main character here, and he's a young, inspiring video game designer, and he really is just stuck on a lump and doesn't know really, like he's just a food delivery guy. That's not what he wants to do. Same thing with everything else. Like he's just there, and he really wants to progress and be a badass video game designer. It's his dream, and I know this is definitely millennial style, and I just felt that a lot. It definitely felt like a millennial movie. And Charlie finally gets a chance to really chase his dream, if you will, and in life. And again, time is what do you call it?
Time is the
matter of time.
Matter of time.
It's only a matter of time before you get it.
Yeah, because time is a commodity. Yeah. You can have all the money in the world, but that doesn't change how much time you have. Exactly.
And that's the thing too. It's really has that drama based here. So again, it knows where it's at. It's not a blockbuster movie. It's not a high budget movie, but it does know where it's at. I love independent movies that really progress on this and focuses a lot on story. But anyways, it's definitely human story focused here, and I really did love. I love the game actually. It was a Lone Star.
It was like Lone Star.
Apocalypse. It's about apocalypse that would happen in Texas. That was really good. In the Wild Wild West. Think of like Red Dead Redemption mixed with zombies, but you're in Texas. So
it's pretty cool. It looked cool. And like I said, it was really interesting to see the gaming development side of how he is creating this, putting this together, developing it. It was really, really interesting.
Yeah, and I want to say this, I want to reiterate this, is that you're going to have a great time watching this movie because it has that nostalgia feel. And I love the climax of this movie where he's about to make a tough choice here of being a game designer for a company or to live his dream and to own one. And I just love that. I love that that moment there, and I love the way they filmed and edited that scene because it's simple. It just focuses a lot on how far he's come and where he's going and everything like that. So I really did enjoy this movie. Rating 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest. I'm just going to give this rating.
I'll give it a solid 6 because again, it's not my favorite film, but I enjoyed it. I think it was really nice. Yeah. An hour 44 minutes runtime, perfect time. Doesn't need any more.
Yep.
I liked the effects that it had as the quote unquote time stopped.
Yeah.
Whenever he was using the device.
Yeah. At the time, though, here's the thing. It's focused in, and I like, too, how they were changing the sequences where we would see him go to another destination, and it was pixelated old school gaming, and I love that. That was really cool. Yeah, it
had a lot of transition of, like...
something different.
The transition where we're him in a game.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. Again, I liked a lot of the effects on there. The cast is great. Really simple storyline. I thought that was really effective. Done very well. So a solid 6 in my book.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna do 6.7. I really did throw. It's a throwback to the '90s kids. It really is a throwback film for '90s kids like us. Yes. And we just loved it. I ate it up. I just really focused on nostalgia, and I love how it was just there. But it was okay. Here's the thing. Let me rephrase this. It wasn't just there. It actually added on to the story that he was given and everything. So I like that a lot because I do want to reiterate that because you go to a film like Scream 7 where nostalgia was just thrown at you every 2 seconds. I was just like, wow, okay, this is gonna be that type of movie. But bottom line is, it's lighthearted. I would say it's positive, and it has really good. I've been seeing a lot of. I didn't see too many. I only saw one critic review this movie, and they gave it 100%. Wow. So yeah, but overall, audiences have really did enjoy this movie. It's not bad. It's family friendly, of course. I would say, family friendly. And then, of course, the 2 actors that we saw that they're actually from Texas.
Yeah, the two friends.
Yeah. Angela brings that up and everything.
Patrick Britton and Quinn Engel. Yeah,
nice Texans. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're in Texas, by the way, so we could say that. But yeah, no, it's definitely a touching movie, and it's solid writing. It really is, and it's like it focuses. It's more of a polished production, and I like that because it reiterates like it's retro production or however you want to say it because it does. There's a lot you could tell like it's green screen, but again, it focuses. It already sets the tone for that. It knows where it's at. And it's not trying to be a big budget film, but anyways, I'll leave it at that, guys. All right, well, yeah, I give it a 6.7 out of 10. Angela gave it a 6. We definitely really did enjoy this movie. Go see it in theaters if you can. If not, it's all good. It'll probably be in streaming probably less than a month because it definitely is. I didn't see no marketing for this.
I know. So sad.
Yeah,
a movie like this definitely does deserve exposure, and it does deserve to be out there. And I know word of mouth really can do a lot, but I feel like it deserves a little bit of oomph. I feel like this would, given the right audience, would attract a lot of people.
Yeah, and then another thing too is that I feel like yes, you want to attract a lot of people, but I feel like you should have focused in a little more, at least focus, because we saw a trailer after. I didn't like the trailer was okay, but I think you should have focused a little bit more on nostalgia, and you kind of did at the same time. But I don't know. For me, I really like this movie. It's really a great film. I do recommend it here, and we give it a higher rating than Scream 7 than a higher budget movie that costs $22 million just for one actor. So yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. And that was Neve Campbell. All right, guys, there you go. Have it. As always, I'm your host Ryan D. Akinlo, Ryan 680.
I'm Angela Dakarian.
It's Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Go see this movie, guys. Go check it out. Matter of Time. Go check it out, guys, in a theater near you. I'm Ryan. I'm Ryan D. Have a good one, guys. See you at the movies. Laters.